Hey everyone, Corrie Thorne, the spiritual healer, coming in to do my channeled messages. These are for the month of November. Please remember this does not replace any medical, psychological advice. This is also not to be this is not for everybody. So if this is resonating with you this month, then it is, and if not, then oh well. But please remember that what I am doing is that I am reading through the energy of I ask the universal energy, the divine, what it is that those born under each sign needs that is, in their energy, in the energy for around those born under the sign this month. It was a whole lot of complication. So I do use cards, but mostly in these readings, I'm mainly using for references, to reference to some of the information that I'm getting, or for sometimes it's even just the coloring, the pictures, whatever it may be, to go with the channels, with the channel message that's coming. So Cancer for November 2022. What I have for you is I got some chaos and conflict. And I don't know why November feels like that for you. I'm like, what the hell? Why do you have to go through that? And I mean, I guess the whole world somehow is still in a little bit of chaos and conflict of choices and decisions and having to make some really tough decisions right now. But I have when you're coming into November, I have like, and so the reason why I have chaos and conflict, because it's in reverse, is that I just feel like, things are trying to, like, time is going really fast, or you feel like time is going really fast, but not everything is working out as you thought. As I'm speaking to you, I don't know why. And when you hear me say, I don't know why, I'm asking channel to add on. So I don't know why I have this, but okay. I have this sensation, I have this feeling that's coming through, like, almost like I could feel this, like this cool breeze, like almost like when you breathe in cold air coming through here on me, and then like a pungent push into my back. I feel like there is some sort of like lung issues or breathing issues or catching the breath, and it's trying to bring forth the healing. Either you're in it right now, or it is coming, and it's telling you that it's going to challenge, that there is some challenges around some breathing. So whether you struggle with some breath, or you have some asthma, or it's, or it's that time of the year, that season when you just get those chest infections or colds or whatever it may be. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist. This is what it is. Or there is some healing that is taking place of some angers, that some deep-seated angers that may be still impacting and affecting you because of this chaotic energy, and it's holding you back somehow. I feel like it's kind of having you live in somewhat of a limited way. You're letting it affect, it's affecting some of you, or it might not be you, it might be somebody else in your life, and it's like you can't move forward until this is done, or we come through this. Yawning through yours. There's some heavy energy in my Cancers for November. And of course, November takes you through, November is taking you through two signs, of course. And you are in right now, we're in a Scorpio energy still. And so you're still got some water sign energy. You got some, Scorpio and Cancer, they both are that emotional energy. They both, one could be, Cancer is all about love me, give me some attention. And Scorpio can be a little Spitfire energy. It can really be that whole burn me, you only get to burn me once, and zero level of forgiveness and not forgiving anything. And I just feel like there is that kind of like limitation that you've placed upon yourself for some of my Cancer, where that kind of you drown out some of the good things that need to come into your life, or some of the things that are trying to work on your behalf, because you get yourself so stuck in your ways, stuck in, like, you find something that works and then you don't want to move beyond it. You find something that's like, There's a story. And I have Cancer as my moon sign, so I get this. um, there's a story here for you. And I'm like, I'm feeling like you're kind of being called out on your own bullshit a little bit here. That you're going to have to do some, you're going to have to kind of let go of your own habits. Like you want to, there's a place in your life or in areas in your life where you're looking at what everyone else is doing and you're blaming everyone else, but you got your own behavior and you can't see that you are also as much of sometimes a contributing factor to some of the relationships, not just everybody else. So when you're looking at, oh, everyone else, everyone else, everyone else, and I got this all figured out. No, you don't. And you have to remember that. And so that's coming from a place I'm like pulling back. I'm like, I don't want to say that to my cancers. They're so, I love Cancer. And it's like, yeah, no, it's like, no, you got to put your big girl, big boy pants on and you're going to have to do some shit. You're going to have to do something to look at you. Sorry, I had to get a drink with that. Whatever this is kind of stuck here. Um, and so there's a lot of things that are all going to be happening or coming in at once. We have the 8 of fire. So there is a lot of shift, a lot of change, but it is in reverse, right? And so for me, what I'm getting is I just got all this spinning energy around you. It's like, who the fuck let all the ping pong balls in the room go? Like somebody, it's like somebody open up and let all this pinging energy. It's like you're all over the place until we shift into until we shift back into that fire sign. And when we go into that fire sign, it's like it just kind of halts you and you start to kind of get stuck in something. And I got the 4 of air, and this is like, and this one is really truly telling. It's like you're going to need some rest. You're going to need to take some downtime, or you're going to be forced into some downtime. You're spinning and pinging and bouncing and all over the place, Cancer. And I'm like, what the hell? Why am I getting like an not well story? And then why am I getting this like all over the place? I'm like, it's almost like there's a whole lot of like ADHD energy going on in here. And I know that very well. And it's like, and so there may be a lot of that, and you may be someone who struggles with ADD, ADHD. You may have the tendency to take on too much and you got 1,000 different thoughts going on. You may be dancing around in your head. You may be forgetting that there is crucial stuff that you need to do for you, but you're also really caught in looking into what everyone else is doing and what the whole world is doing. You're not paying attention to you, to your body. You're neglecting something that is within you, and you're being told to bring your attention back to you, or else you're going to be that, you're going to be that story that you're like, that ain't happening to me. It's all somebody else. And it's like, no, you got your own, you're playing your own game here a little bit. And I've had to face that. I've had to do that in my depths, in my darkness, and my Cancer energy. And I'm an Aries. So I had, I put out my own flame sometimes. I dull myself and then I blame the world that I'm not, present. But it's not. It's what we do inside of us is where we either leak our energy, we lack energy, we do everything, we do so much, like put everything in and then we fizzle out. And you got to be very careful of fizzling out so that you're not fizzling, so that you're not letting things wash away. But the rest is a must. Because I feel like there's like, if you jump into making choices and decisions prior to being fully prepared and being rested and ready, I feel like you're going to make a harsh decision that's not going to be good for you. So there is some meditation that's coming in for you. And some meditation. There is some meditation that needs to be done. And then we do have an ending. And it just feels like finally ending some real difficult times, situations. I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity, but you got to calm down. You got to breathe. You have to get centered. You have to become very aware of who and what you are actually fighting for. Because if you bring your shadow forward, if you bring the shadow of you, the identity, the role that you play, if you bring that into your relationships, and then when things start to go sideways, people see your real truth, let people see your real truth all the time. First, you got to find who you are, because there's still a lot of character that is being played out in the Cancer energy right now. So it's like losing the cartoon character, the animation, setting yourself free of having to be animated, having to be this, because it's like from animation to, it's like from here to here, there's finding that happy medium, that balance. And with that, then we come into the 10 of air, which gives us, finally that situation and being able to move forward. But it comes with perspective and recovery. See, it's like there's some sort of recovery energy that's also come with this. And that's the rest that's needed. And here's the recovery. So I feel like you're either recovering from just a shitload of everything that's been going on, or you're going to be challenged, or you're in a challenging time right now. But that pingy energy, I'm like, God, I can't even lock you freaking down today. You're all over the place. And that's not serving you. It's like and I just keep getting, it's not a laughing matter. I don't know who that's for, but I just got, it's not a laughing matter. Stop laughing. Stop using humor to mask the pain, because it's not a laughing matter. And it's like time to get serious, time to get real, time to get to that truth, because that wishes are there. I just feel like you're coming from the depths. Like, so that fire energy is shining the light. I'm from Newfoundland, and I'm not from like the ocean area, like as in, knowing a lot about fishing, but I know this from experience. I remember going when Caitlin season comes, they're like little fish, and they only come into shore like that certain time of the year or whatever, and they come in these schools of fish. And so at nighttime, we went out at nighttime and we swing the light, and all of these fish would just like right to the shore, and you could just go with your hands and pick it up, and it'd be buckets full and bucket full and bucket full. And I feel like I have that for you, and I have that for the Aries energy as well. Both of those energies feels like they're just picking up like a la carte, like you can pick and choose kind of where and what you're going to do, only if you put your real truth forward. And if you're being anything else, or you're still looking in at what somebody else is doing, or you're looking at the other world, or you're looking at other people, it's not going to be. And you can't take from somebody, you can't go over to somebody else's bucket of fish and take somebody else's when you're not swinging your own light. And then it's artificial light. But I'm just like, and I cannot lose this sense that I have right here of that gasping. And so this also comes in with that beautiful love life and love being in the air, and love and light. And I just feel like there's just so much of this, but you're coming up, you're shining, you're rising in your own truth. And that comes, so I had the 10 of air, and then the 9 of water. So it's like, I feel like you got to go through an ending, and then there's some sort of like fast track. There's a possibility of some sort of fast track energy that's fast tracking you into whatever you was put on hold in order for you to move forward. And so there is some beautiful things that are coming up for those who are in the Cancer, but there is, like I said, we gotta get this energy down. We got to narrow this down, which means you got to come into you. You got to come into you. I have the Death card. So I have the Death card coming up, and I feel like it's like definitely some sort of ending, completion, finishing story. When I look at the Death card, what I have right here is this collateral damage that's kind of left behind and what's on the ground. And then I see, it's like that priest image, kind of begging, but over here is the sun. Is it going down or is it coming up? And I feel like this is the savior energy, and this is the saving energy. This is the new day, the new dawn that is coming after everything else has gone through. And, the old is leaving, but there is work to be done on your behalf. And I feel like because you're not I feel like you're kind of focusing on others and not on you, everything is not being done the way that it needs to be done for you. Then you have a reverse of the 10 of Swords. So it's like, what am I not letting die? We're not perfect, right? And so it's like, what am I not letting, what's not ending, or what has not come to full completion? And you know, you keep knocking on the doors or meeting at the doors. And so we have 2 10s right in reverse, and both of them are in reverse. Both of them are here. So, one is that finally coming into, that sense of you finally made it or finally got there, but it's not all the way there yet because there's something that stands in the way. And it's where you got to kick your own ass. It's where you got to look at your own, sometimes it's our own personality traits that we say, well, everyone's just going to have to get used to me. But is it that everyone has to get used to you? Or is it something that's inside of you that you look at everyone else's and go, they all got a problem, I don't? Well, maybe sometimes, and I know for me, I had to do my work. I had to look at the old asshole inside of me so that, I could get clear on what it is that I needed to do. And that's kind of where we are. What do you need to do? What needs to, be really looked at on a deeper level? And remember, this is not for all cancer. And because, there is that shining glory, just like the 9, I do have the star card here, and I know that's coming with a major arcana. I feel like you're like finally, all that was not serving you is being cleared out. And, if you look at stars last, and stars can be flickering in the sky. And it's like almost gone, almost gone, almost gone. And it's like that dying star. And when we see a dying star, we see, oh, we got to wish upon a star. It's like magic. But that's actually, there is a death that's happening in that experience, in that moment when a star is finally done and its light is going out. And we look at it as a blessing, and we're like, oh, we got, like, that's a wishing star. We can wish upon a star. And so sometimes the endings are our blessings and we don't even know it. And other times, we do have to face the challenging situations that come upon us that bring forth those death stories. But I do have, like, really truly seeking and seeking truth and coming into a truth is what I have. And coming into those blessings within your life. And it's all on its way. I don't know. I can't give you an exact time on it. I don't have that time, but I can tell you, like, because you're flipping in seasons, you're going from water and then into a fire. Sagittarius is like a best friend energy. Sagittarius is that good person, good energy that just feels like it's coming up. Now, trust me, not that all people are good that are born under each sign, because you're programming your own actions, behaviors, facts. I'm talking energy. So that shift in that energy that's coming up is ultimately telling us, like, it's here to help you kind of, shine a light so that you can come to shore, so that you can come to a place of peace, so that then you can get the resolute, the solutions, the answers, the everything that is needed. So you're not out flailing around, keep seeking and searching. So there is beautiful things, but the beautiful things are at the shore, or, got to come in and wash ashore. So all the junk washes the shore too. And we just know how to decipher through. So there's some deciphering, some clearing out, and some real clarity that is coming, but also some major healing coming in for the Cancer energy for the month of November. Much, much love. Have a beautiful month, and I will talk to you hopefully in December. Bye-bye.